Hello YouTube, welcome back to the channel. Stacking Perpetrator here. Today's video we're going to do a mail call from what's in the box. For new viewers, what's in the box is where my LCS purchases and mail call goes until I get a chance to film it for you. Then I determine if it goes in an album collection, in a box for my permanent stack, or in a box for future sell trade or upgrade for gold if the GSR is in my favor. So let's take a look at what we got. We got a package from the Mint. Probably the second time I've been getting stuff from the Mint where they actually sealed it with the seal broken, package damaged, check contents before signing, yada yada yada. That's only like the second time. I don't know if they only use that for certain coins or whatnot. But let's get into it. Oh, and by the way, one of my viewers asked how my gloves stay so clean when I'm doing videos and handling Constitution and stuff. And all I can say, Walking Liberty half, is I have no idea. I do my videos, like this video is the third one in this little session that I'm doing. I have limited time, so I get content for videos. I set it all up, rearrange the set between videos, and I usually knock out 2, 3, sometimes up to 5 videos, and generally I wear the same pair of gloves through those. I know the past 2 videos I haven't handled Constitutional, but this is the third video that I'm doing tonight to have ready to queue up, and the gloves are clean. I don't know what to tell you, dude. It just the way it is. And by the way, these gloves are, every time you order a Littleton archival album, inside, generally inside the cover, you get an envelope with all your slides. You have to put all your slides in, and then laying by the albums is a pair of gloves. You get them with every single album. I put those off to the side. I got my albums before I was doing videos, and I just put those gloves in a box. When I started doing videos, I brought the gloves out. I've only used, I think I had 33 pair, and I've only used 10. When I start seeing the dirt build up on them, my girlfriend saves them, and then she runs them in the washing machine by themselves with a little bleach, cleans them up. She does not run them in the dryer because they are all cotton and they do shrink, and she lays them out to air dry and they do shrink. This is a pair that I've done 4 or 5 videos on. She has run them through the washing machine with the bleach. They dried, they did shrink up, but they still fit and they still work. So I don't know what to tell you, buddy. I know you've asked a couple times. I don't know what to tell you. That's just the way it happens. But we're gonna open this box up. I'm just using this little Empire metal, little stainless steel ruler here to cut things, in case you were wondering what I'm using. Just a little tough for, I don't want to put my sterling silver letter opener on it because I don't want to get it all gummed up with the glue and potentially bend it fighting with this stuff. But this little metal ruler does a pretty good job. And cut through. Let go of me. There's that glue attacking my gloves. Alright, let me hide this. And then we have, and I don't know about you, but the packages I'm getting from the Mint now, they are using this bubble wrap instead of the old way of doing it with the newspaper print, the newspaper styles paper that they were wrapping things up and setting in the box. They have started using the bubble wrap. You know, I guess, you know, I don't want to I want to stay non-political on this channel. I was going to say something about the paper, plastic versus paper, but I will leave that alone. What do we got? We got a 2022 American Silver Eagle. This should be the Burnished Eagle that was just released not too long ago. I'm in the enrollment. I used to get 2 of these. I dropped my enrollment back to 1, just because of the way the mintages are going. Plus they cheaped out, you know, shrinkflation with the boxes. They don't give us the clamshell anymore. Here's the COA. Here's the West Point Mint. Let's read it. It's the finish is the uncirculated, otherwise known as the burnished. And there's your composition, 99.9% silver. Here's your diameter, your silver weight, 1 ounce. Beaded edge. Yada yada yada. Who signed for this? David J. Ryder signed for this. So his signature is still on stuff, even though we have a new director. Let's take a look at the coin. So we are going to... Oh, come on. I don't know if you remember, but people are having problems with their Morgans falling out. The eagle seems to... They've either got with the supplier to make that holder a little better. And they give you the little, still give you the little slot. You can stand your coin up for display. For what that's worth. I don't know of anybody who does that. But let's take a look at the coin. And it's something I noticed on some channels. I think they've kind of slacked off of it because word got out. But a lot of channels thought with the Type 2 reverse, when they got their coin under the In God We Trust, it appears at first glance to be a W, which would be the West Point Mint, but this is not. That's actually an A and a W put together for the designer's initials. They've actually put that on the obverse of the coin, and it's been put right here. So do not mistake that mark as being the West Point. That is the designer initials. I think his last name was Weinman. This is the 2022. Nice looking coin. I don't see anything. See any scratches. I don't see any extra lint inside the capsule. Turn over, take a look at the reverse. It is the Type 2. Some people call it the clipped wing. Some people like the design. Some people don't like it. I don't. I'm kind of indifferent on it. It doesn't. I like the old design better, and I think they could have picked a better design. Maybe pulled the reverse off of the Walking Liberty $50 and put on here. I thought that would have been a good thing, but yeah, the mint does what it does. Now, for those of you, like I was talking, that a lot of people were mistaking this A and W here that at quick glance looks like a W, but that is indeed the designer's initial. The mint mark, when there is a mint mark, is on the reverse of the coin, and it is located right here on the right side of the coin. On the Type 1s, they used to be over here on the left of the eagle, and sometimes the S and the P, or the P, would be on the other side. But for the Type 2s, the W mint mark is right there. The back side of the coin does look very nice. This is the burnished version. The reason I bought this, I will keep the box just because of it. I'm going to sell having the original government packaging to go with it. Add some to it. I'm going to pause the video while I pop this out of the capsule because I will need to take my gloves off to do that. And then I will bring you back to my American Eagle Silver Dollar Collection 2015. It's archival quality. This is the Littleton Oblong. Littleton, for their American Silver Eagles, they include the regular bullion version for the years, and then they also include spots for the burnished West Point mint mark coins. So I'm going to pause the video. I'll bring you back as soon as I'm ready to get this out of the capsule and ready to pop in the album. So hang tight. All right, I'm back. Man, that took a little while. I think my capsule was like, I think they vacuum sealed it because they'd get one side up and I'd scoot around and get it going, and then I'd go to move to get some more of it. It would just suck right down back on it, start all over again. But here she is. Got her out. Now what I do, and I messed my page up because it was, when I got the album, it had 2 pages, but Littleton stopped at 2018 W. I think I got this in 2019, so they didn't have the spots printed. So I do need to get some updated pages. And then I made the unfortunate mistake of writing in my album, and so I will wind up replacing this page, hopefully with a printed page with the spots marked. We start out with the 2019 W. That's its spot. Anytime I put burnished coins in this album for this collection, I always invert it to show the reverse. And as I pointed out, this is the 2019. This is the burnished or uncirculated coin that came in the box from the mint, and it has the W mint mark on the reverse on the left side. Then we go back to the standard bullion coin for 2020. Then you have the 2020 W. This again is the burnished or uncirculated with the mint mark right there. 2020. Then we go to 2021. This is the type 1 reverse, standard reverse. Then we had the 2021 type 2 bullion coin, which would have the reverse of like this one. Don't worry, that's not scratches on the coin, that's scratches on the slide. And 2021 burnished uncirculated had the type 2 reverse. Mint mark is right there between the wing and the tail. And if you notice, I'll show you, was the change they made when they went to type 2. Or one of the changes they made. There was several changes to the design. There was like the mountains down here. There was something with the sun. There's something in the drapery and all that. But on the type 1s, 86 through 21 type 1s, if you look just under In God We Trust, they don't have the designer initials there. But on the type 2, some of the subtle changes they made, they included his initials here. And that's where I point out, do not go by, a lot of people were confused and they thought that was the West Point mint mark. That is not. That is the designer's initials. It's actually an A and a W combined. But at first glance, it does look like a W. That's another way. So I see a lot of people flipping them over to see if it's a type 1 or type 2. And just by the designer initial right there is a giveaway by looking at the obverse that this is a type 2. No initials under In God We Trust. Automatic type 1. So, but I do see a lot of people flipping them over. They're like, is this type 1 or type 2? And they flip it over. And it's like, well, you don't have to flip it over. You just see that initial there and you automatically know. So that's the burnished for 2021. Then we have the 2022 bullion version, which I have. And then the next coin to go in is this uncirculated burnished eagle. And I'm going to fit that in, and I'm actually doing it like I do all the burnished coins. I invert them. So in the slot, the reverse is showing. That is more so that when flipping through, I know which ones are burnished. I know which ones are special coins to pay attention to. Anything, obverse facing is the bullion version. Anything that is inverted with the reverse showing is going to be the uncirculated burnished, and we'll have the mint marks. That's just the way I do it. You do it how you want. I am going to need, we're coming up last spot here, so I'm going to have to get another page. So hopefully Littleton has an updated page for this book, and I can scratch these out or put something over them and make it my third page until I wait for the next updated page. But that's where we stand, folks. Also, in the front of this album, as I showed you, I got the Avery pocket pages that, they fit right in. This is my page I got in, so when I catalog this album, I can put the pertinent information on here, and once I get my trust established, finalized, and have a lawyer review it and make sure I got all my I's crossed and my T's dotted, then I will take the notes I have off of here, and I will sit at my computer and I will fill in the blanks and print out a nice page to go in. And then the only hand notations will be things, because the trust, while it's in a trust, you can put things in, take things out, you can modify your trust, and my little notes here will be the will be the modifications, and plus it will help. You have to look at my organization videos for how I'm organizing my coins to put them in a trust. Check out the 2 videos. I explain what I did with this page, but I just thought I'd show it since we're in the album. Anyways, what do you think of the 2022 Burnished American Silver Eagle? Did you get one? Are you planning to get one? Let me know your thoughts and comments down below, and I will see you on the next one.